Hey everybody, I'm Delicia and thanks for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel again for another fun review. So today I'm going to be reviewing this interesting cigar here, the Leaf by James. Now I would assume by now that the majority of you watching have heard of Leaf by Oscar. I have had it in a couple of my top fives over the years. You can't miss it in a humidor. It's literally a cigar that's wrapped in an actual tobacco leaf. And that has caused some questions around out there. I have seen people at lounges that weren't really sure how to smoke it. They didn't know if you're supposed to light that. You're not. It actually serves as like the same idea as using a cellophane, kind of like a protective, also a really cool conversation starter type of a thing. However, this one here is the Leaf by James. So another fun idea and collaboration with Island Jim, and this time James Brown, who's the owner of Black Label Trading Company. And again, just created another fun idea. It does have this really cool band, which is some sort of tobacco product. So something like with, I don't know the whole process, but something with the remnants of the tobacco leaf that they did this process and created a paper-like thing with the tobacco. So again, sorry, I'm not understanding the entire process. I've never seen it. I don't know exactly like how they're doing it, but it looks like a really cool paper, craft paper type of a thing, but keeping with the whole natural idea. Very cool. And then, yeah, so taking a closer look at it, it has a very rugged exterior. It's not a pretty looking cigar. It's definitely has that rustic appearance, not smooth and silky or shiny. It's actually very dull, but has tremendous flavor. So really it's what it tastes like to me, and the construction that actually count versus just the pure aesthetics. So this one is featuring a Pennsylvania grown broadleaf wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano on the binder, and Nicaraguan filler. It is available in, well, today I'm smoking the 6x50 Toro, and I believe, unless they've added to it, I think that was the only size, or that was the first size that they did. Again, I'm forget sometimes to check all those details, but as far as I know, they just had this one Batola, and it's right around a $10 price point. So reasonable on the price, as well as, again, the good quality, and let's just get right into it. So the pre-lit draw has a nice little sweetness to it, like a cinnamon spice, a little bit of like a fruity kind of a feel to it. So nice. And here's to hoping that my lighter is good. I know the last few videos I've had some issues with my lighters, so this one has been recently bled and refueled, and now it looks like it's doing its job. It's always a plus. Ooh, that's yummy. So that first puff, you get that blast of cinnamon spice, you get a little bit of a graham cracker, just subtle, but there's also something kind of earthy about it in the background, but nice. I love that. I love when the first puff is just like amazing. That's always a plus. So yep, just getting that little bit of the spice, again, more on the cinnamon, because there's that subtle sweetness to it. So it's definitely not a peppery spice. It's a little bit of the sweeter cinnamon really just jumps right out, almost like a red hot, like those red hot candies. It has that sweetness with that cinnamon spicy kick to it. So very nice. There's a subtle dried fruit kind of a thing going on in there. Hint of like a raisin, a little bit of, I would even say like an apricot, a little bit of it, not a lot. But that's kind of in the background. So off to a good start. Burn line's cool, producing a nice amount of smoke, has that nice welcoming aroma to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke it down a little bit more, of course, and I will be checking back in for the second third. All right, so coming back in for the second third on the Leaf by James. Flavors are really good. Combination of spicy cinnamon, that's kind of remained throughout this, up to this point, and cocoa, a little bit of like a chocolatey cocoa, a little bit of a red licorice in the background, but you're really getting the dominant notes of cinnamon and cocoa. So I'm enjoying it. It leaves that little bit of spiciness lingering on the palate, which I like. And it's smoking like a champ. Haven't had to touch it. Ash line's good. Solid ash on it as well. And really just enjoying it. So gonna smoke it a little bit more and check back in for the final third as always. So returning for the final third on the Leaf by James, and check out my cool, beautiful, fashionable, stylish little cigar pick here for this final little third, because it is starting to get down to the nub, to where it's like running out of space for my fingers to hold on. And it's one of those cigars that's really tasty. And this last little bit here it's like a chocolate covered graham cracker dessert with some spice. I mean, that's like I don't know, it's kind of a long way to describe it, but it's like a spicy dessert basically. Really, really nice. Again, this last little third has been the best part of the cigar. All the way throughout has been nice, but this in particular has just been really, really nice. So back again with mention, I want to give a shout out to the cigar pick here that I'm actually embarrassed because I'm spoiled and I meet people at different events and people give me things. And this beautiful woman came up during Big Smoke in November and she gifted me one of these beautiful cigar picks. And it's a business that she has. And I want to make mention and a shout out. And I'm so sorry that I didn't do it prior because I had it tucked away. So sometimes I do that. I get things and then I misplace them on accident. So I recently found it and I was super excited. So I wanted to make sure that I give a shout out. Let me give you the information here. I have her business card. This is Terry Carver and it's called Bella Cigar Picks for the sophisticated smoker. So I love that. You can visit the website, bellacigarpicks.com. And I would urge you, this makes a cool gift for, especially for the ladies out there. I know there's a lot more of you watching. And definitely want to support my fellow sisters of the leaf. So a cool gift, a great little fashionable cigar pick. There are different ones and there are some that looked a little more masculine. So it's not just probably for the ladies, but especially, again, showing that support. Wanted to give a huge shout out to that. So cool cigar pick. And I also wanted to make mention of the band itself because I did take it off and in the process I ripped it a little bit. And there's actual little bits of tobacco in here, which is super cool. I love it. Again, the whole leaf idea, I believe this is the third different collaboration that has been done. Of course, the Leaf by Oscar, as far as I know, is the only one that's using an actual tobacco leaf to roll it, which is just a great concept. So a lot of fun. The cigar itself is great, well worth the $10 price point. This is definitely a cigar that is just very satisfying. Hit a lot of different, for me, it hit a lot of different sensory spots. So we have the sweet, you have the spicy, a little bit of a savory, a little bit of an earthy background. So really nice. There was a hint of citrus mixed in there, but really just overall, this last little bit is excellent. So I definitely urge you guys to try it out if you never have. This isn't a new cigar, so most of you may have already smoked it or maybe you've seen it. Definitely check it out. Give a shout out if you have smoked it or if you plan on smoking it. As always, I love the comments and the feedback. Thank you all so much for hanging out and hopefully lighting up a nice cigar. So cheers to you.